Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shubhodaya, and a very warm welcome to another session of this year's Global Festival of Oneness. This is Nitin Sridhar. Let me begin with a prayer. Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvata Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Sudha Namostute Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Shri Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hare Om. Once again, a very warm welcome to everyone. Today we have with us a very special guest, Acharya Revathi ji, who is joining us from Mumbai. And she will be speaking on a very interesting topic. Renunciation is freedom. Just a brief introduction before we proceed. Acharya Revathi ji has been an ardent student of Pujya Swami Dayananda Saraswati ji from a very young age, starting with the youth classes in 1970s and later Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad classes in Mumbai with Swami Shuddha Bodhananda ji. She continued Vedanta study with Swami Paramarthananda ji in Chennai and later with Swami Satsurupananda in Pune. She took up full-time Vedanta study with Pujya Swami Dayananda Saraswati ji and Swami Sadatmananda ji and Swami Shankarananda ji at Arsha Vidya Gurukulam Anekatti in 2014. And she has since continued with full-time study with Swamini Brahma Prakashananda Saraswati ji at Nagpur Ashram in, from 2018 to 2020. After completing the courses, she continues her advanced Vedanta studies with Swamini Brahma Prakashananda and Revathi ji also currently teaches Vedanta and Samskrita online based in Pune. Revathi ji, very warm welcome to you. Thank you for making time for this session. Please go ahead and start your session.
Namaste, Hari Om. I'm glad to be able to participate in your program and thankful to you for giving me an opportunity to speak here. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Ganasadusham Tatpamasya Adilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Tripunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Parabrahmanishtam Svato Dharmanishtam Ahimsaikanishtam Swasishyai Sujushtam Yatinam Varishtam Dayananda Rupam Madacharya Mide. The topic I have selected for today's session is renunciation. It is Tyaga. So this well-known mantra, Vedic mantra, na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage naike amritatvamanashuhu parena nakam nihitanguhayam viprajadetat yatayo vishanti. This is going to be the topic. And Tyaga is the sadhana. for Amritatvam. Amritatvam, we all understand as moksha. Moksha is, I will not go into the details of what is moksha because my focus is going to be on Tyaga. Moksha is freedom. Freedom from all my problems. Freedom from everything that I don't want in my life. Everything that I don't want, freedom from that. Freedom from the sense of limitation. Freedom from being unfulfilled. That is called moksha. Our shastra says, moksha is something that is newly gained or reached. It is Atma Swarupa, which is Brahma. Brahma-Atma Swarupa Jnanam is moksha. When I say Swarupa, it is Siddha Vastu. It's not something new. It is my own nature. So there is nothing to be gained. If that is the case, then why do I search for it? Why do I look for it? Is it even something that I should work for? No one works for something you already have. You always work only for what you want to gain. What is not there, you want it, you don't have it, then you work for gaining it. Then for that, there are means. So even moksha is it even a sadhya vastu? So there is a lot of discussion by Bhagavad Pada. A very beautiful discussion on, yes, moksha is a sadhya vastu. Why? Because it is Atma Swarupa. If it is my own Swarupa, why do I still look for it? Because I miss it. Why do I miss it? Because why is it not known? It says because of ajnana. So if it is sadhya vastu or siddha vastu, it is not sadhya vastu, it is a siddha vastu. If it is a siddha vastu, then the only way to gain is through jnana. In fact, only a siddha vastu can be gained through jnana. For anything else, what is not there, and to gain what is not there, you have to work for it. For Atma Jnanam, you don't have to work. So then what is the sadhanam? What is the sadhanam for moksha, amritatvam, which is in the form of Brahma-Atma Swarupa or Brahma-Atma Aikyam. What is Atma Swarupa? Is Brahma. What is Brahma? It is Anantam. It is Chaitanyam. Anandam. This is Atma Swarupa. And this is what I am working for. Who will look for something? Only someone who misses it. Here, in this verse, who looks for it? AK, very few. A rare person looks for it. And even among those rare few who look for it, the one who pursues it seriously is very rare. So he is called what? That person is a yati. So a yati is one who is making effort. Yatana Shilaha. Amritatvam is not something that is gained through effort in time. It is not the result of a action, of a karma. It is not a karma phala. It is not limited. Why? What I am looking for is absolute limitlessness. Anantam, which is what is Ananda. How did this yati gain this amritatvam? Tyagena. So for that we have to see what is given up. First, what is given up? What is given up is told as karma, praja, dhana. Why? Because this is not going to give me what I need. Na karmana, na you don't gain. Therefore, the yati gives up. Means what? We will see what is the Tyaga and how it is to be done. Let us first look at why these three. This is just a placeholder for anything that can be gained. Anything and everything that can be gained in time as a result of my effort is represented by karma and dhana, praja. So this brings us to the mantra in Brihadaranyaka, fourth Brahmana, fourth Adhyaya, fourth Brahmana. Says what? Prajam na kamayante kim prajaya karishyamaha yesham naha ayam atma ayam lokaha te hasma putreshanayaha cha vitteshanayaha cha lokeshanayaha cha vyuttaya atha vikshacharyam charanti. So this is what is meant by Tyaga. Vikshacharyam, taking up to Vikshacharyam, means Sanyasa as an ashrama. Why do I give up everything? Why does this yati do Tyaga, Sanyasa of Putra, Vitta, Loka? So this Putra, Vitta, Loka is referring to our Purusharthas, very well known by all of us. Chaturvida Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. So we leave out the Moksha because that's what we are talking about. The other three. All our pursuits of all our human pursuits will be covered under Artha, Kama, and Dharma. Dharma is Punya, which gives you other lokas. Putra and Vitta will cover Artha and Kama. All my pursuits will come under these. All of them are products of my effort. Karma. So it's called karma phala. It is limited, whereas what I'm looking for is limitless. Therefore, that is not what I want. What I don't want, I give up. It will not give me what I want. Therefore, I give up that and focus my attention on what I'm looking for, which is limitless happiness and absolute freedom from anything that is undesirable. Atyantika dukkha nivritti niratishaya sukha prapti. Nothing that is a karma phala can satisfy this. The one who recognizes the underlying problem in all my pursuits, human pursuits, is a mumukshu. Now, this mumukshu has to recognize that nothing that I do is going to give me the limitlessness that I'm looking for. So, I have to find out the source. The source is our shastra. There is no other source for gaining this jnanam. Shastraika pramana, shastraika vedhyam. This atma jnanam. Therefore, I go to a guru and gain this Brahma-Atma aikya jnana. Brahman is what? Everything. Shastra says Brahma is everything. Idam sarvam Brahma, idam sarvam Atma. If everything is Brahma, there should be no problem in knowing it. If something is not there, then I need to search for it. What is everything? There is nothing that is not Brahman. Then how do I miss it? It is like trying to cover space with a cloth. Can you cover space with cloth? No. So can Brahma be hidden? No. But still it happens. That's how it is. The only thing that can cover Brahman is ignorance. This ignorance, where is this ignorance? Wherever knowledge is, there alone ignorance is. Wherever knowledge is, there alone ignorance is. So where is knowledge? Buddhi. So where is ignorance? The buddhi. So here, what does the mantra say? It says, Guhayam nihitam. That which I am looking for, Brahma-Atma, Paramatma. What is it? It is Ananda Swarupa, Paramananda Swarupa, Parena Nakam. That is Swarupa. Brahma Swarupa, Atma Swarupa. There is no two, there is only one. Brahma, Atma, whatever you call, it is one. Parena Nakam, that is its Swarupa. Where will I see it? Where is it hidden? It is hidden where there is ignorance, because ignorance is covering. So where is it hidden? Guhayam, in the cave. What is a cave? Cave is the place where Atma is hidden. The cave refers to my Buddhi, Buddhi Guha, Hridaya Guha. So Buddhi is the Hrid, where the consciousness is available. How is this Atma? It is Jyoti Swarupa, Vibrajat, Yat Vibrajat. It is bright, self-shining. Where is it shining? Buddhi Guha, in the Hridaya Akasha, as the Atma Swarupa. Who can see this? AK, somebody, one person, one person. What sort of person? A yati. So here yati refers to a sannyasi, a parivrajaka, one who has turned away from all external pursuits. Therefore, the moksha, gaining amritatvam, is in the form of jnanam. Jnanam what? Aikyam. Aikyam of Brahma, Atma. I think of Atma means I. There is no Atma other than I. I am thought of, I take myself as what? Limited individual. Alpa Shaktiman. Alpa Jnana. So I am a small person. I have limited means, limited knowledge, limited capacities. Everything impinges on me. I am useless. And what am I looking for? To be free from this. What does the Shastra say? You're identifying yourself as this limited individual is due to not recognizing your true Swarupa. Why don't I recognize? It is covered with ignorance. How do you remove that ignorance? Through knowledge. From where is the knowledge available? The Shastra. Therefore, knowledge gives me the recognition that there is no difference between me and everything else. There are not many things, there is only one. The examples given is what? There are many ornaments, but then only one gold. We are talking of the world of golden ornaments. Every ornament is what? Gold. If I want to look for gold, where will I go? Every ornament is gold. So what do I need to do to gain the gold when the ornament is with me? Nothing. I need to only recognize the gold. The different forms, the different ornaments are not satyam, true. Then what are they? They are just forms which are being given a name and it has got a function. If I can recognize the gold, I will see only gold everywhere. This is recognition of the oneness or non-difference requires knowledge. Differences are apparent. The non-difference requires knowledge. It is true in Vyavahara also. Even in our modern scientific knowledge, recognition of the oneness of all objects as everything is only energy. There is non-difference that requires knowledge of physics. But to see gold as gold, copper as copper, tree as tree, coal as coal, all different, doesn't require anything. Seeing differences around me doesn't require any philosophy, doesn't require any special knowledge. Whereas to see the non-difference, oneness, it requires knowledge. This Swarupa, which is Vibhrajate, Visheshena Bhrajate, Vividam Bhrajate. Vividam outside, it is Vividam Bhrajate. Within me, it is Vibhrajate, Visheshena Bhrajate. So, the differences which I see outside is also not Satyam. It is called Mithya. What is Mithya? Vacharambanam, Vikaraha. Vikaraha, the differences is Vacharambanam. Nama Matram. This recognition, who gains? The Yati, the Sannyasi, the Mumukshu. Who is a Yati? A Yati, we have seen, is one who has got no commitment to any pursuit other than Atmajnanam, Brahma-Atma. That is a Yati. That is a Sanyasi. That is a Parivrajaka. Now, when I say Tyaga or Sanyasa, that is not so simple. Why is it not so simple? What can I give up? I can give up something that I hold. I can stop doing karma. I can stop my activities. But that is not Tyaga. That is not Sanyasa. So Sanyasa is explained by Bhagavad Pada. I am going to take the aid of his Bhashya, portions of it from the Bhagavad Gita. A sannyasi, a yati, is who can understand what is karma and also what is akarma and how this karma has to be given up, how it can be given up. If I am alive, I am active. In fact, if I am not active, I am dead. So as long as I am alive, karma cannot be stopped. Breathing goes on, my eyes blink, my mind moves. It cannot be stopped. It is not based on my will. I have to eat. I have to sleep. So who is the one who can give up karma? Because it says karma is to be given up, all activity, all karma. Whether it is laukika or vaidika karma, I give up. So what Bhagavad Pada says in his commentary on this verse, karmanya karmayah pashyed akarmani cha karmayah sabuddhiman manushyeshu sayukta kritsna karmakrit. What is karma? Is kriya, activity, vyapara. Indriya, the indriyas, that is karmendriya or jnanendriya, it's interacting with the vishaya. So that is kriya, that is called karma. What is my idea? What is my understanding about myself? I am one who engages in kriya. What is the Swarupma? It is akarta, abhokta, avikriyaha. Understanding that I, Atma, my Swarupa is akarta, abhokta, avikriyaha. One who can see that karma abhavam, in the kriya that is I'm engaging in as an individual, is really from my perspective, Atma. It is akarma. It is karma abhava. One who can recognize this. And not only that, if you think giving up kriya and sitting quietly, or even someone who is in a coma or one who is in sleep, is that person a karta or not? There is karma abhava. So is that akarma? Is karma abhava a karma? Says no. Karma abhave kartritantratvat pravritti nivrittiyoho vastu aprapya eva hi sarva eva. Therefore, what? Kriya karaka adi vyavaharaha. Avidya bhumau eva. That is what? Karma eva. Pashyati. Recognizes that even though there is no kriya, no karma, what is there? There is kartritva bhava. What is kartritva bhava? Aham karta. I am the one who does karma. It's based on what? Karta, karma, karana, adhikarana, apadhana. The karakas, all the factors of the karma are there. Who's doing the karma? I am holding. I'm holding a ball in my hand. I am the karta. What am I holding? A ball. Where? In my hand. What am I going to do? I'm going to throw it. From where did I get it? I caught it. Somebody threw it to me. I caught it. So all the karakas are involved. That is called kartritanta. The karta is there. That kartritva bhava is there, which is the one which is driving both pravritti, that is engaging with the world, being engaged in karma. Nivritti, sitting quiet, not doing any activity. In both of that, there is the karta involved. Sleeping. Who is sleeping? He is sleeping. Karta is there? Yes. Adhikarana is there? Yes. So, the karakas are there? Yeah. Therefore, what? It is not a karma. It is karma alone. So, what is karma? Karma is where there is kriya karaka beda. Kriya karaka beda is based on what? Differences. And differences are based on what? Avidya, ignorance. Therefore, as long as ignorance of aikyam is there, as long as there is ignorance of oneness, and as long as many is seen, plurality is seen, karta is there. Therefore, karma is there, whether you are active or you are not active. This is further elaborated in the Sambandha Bhashya, the 4th chapter. Very interesting. 4th chapter is Sanyasa. Talks about what is Sanyasa. In that, he is talking about the karma. Now we say karma has to be given up. Tyaga, karma tyaga. But karma tyaga, what can be tyaga of what can be done? Only the ignorance. Jnanam alone can be given up through jnanam. So this tyaga is what? The karma tyaga in reality is what? The ajnanam, based on which the kriya karaka veda is there. Based on which the kartritva bhava with reference to I is there. So you cannot give up unless there is jnanam. But then, for jnanam, I should be free of kartritva. How do I do that? It seems to be impossible. So here, there is a upaya for that. There is a means for giving up this ajnanam through jnanam. In the second and third chapter, all about the Atma Swarupa, and also karma yoga. What is karma yoga was talked about. But still, it is not very clear as to what is the role of karma. Who can give up karma? Who can take to sannyasa? Not very clear. What is the role of the dharma? What is the role of swadharma? Is not clear yet, even though elaborately told. So, beginning of fourth chapter, very short, but very, very to the point. Two lifestyles, two nishtha. See, a mumukshu, the nishtha is only moksha. But then, nishtha in moksha, one is along with karma, there is pursuit of moksha. The other is exclusively through jnana. So he says what? Gyananishta lakshanaha sanyasa. Karma yoga nishta is yogi. But here in this Sambandha Bhashyam, he's connecting the two. He says that Jnananishta lakshana sanyasaha, the upaya for that, the means for gaining the nishtha for jnanam, in jnanam, means for gaining the ability to do karma tyaga, sarva karma tyaga. Sarva karma tyaga is only through jnanam. For that, how to gain the ability to do that? He says, karma yoga is the upaya. How is it the upaya? See, karma yoga, I will come to that. That also involves tyaga. What is the tyaga involved? We will see. The Vedartha Parisamapta means the kashta, parakashta, the ultimate goal of all the Vedas, whether it is karma or upasana or jnana, the ultimate end gain, parakashta, is what? Atma Swarupa, Gyananishta, for which the karma plays a role. How? It is going to give me the readiness for Sanyasa. So that is talked about in again in the Gita Bhashyam, the Upudghata. It says what? Abhyudayartaha api yaha pravritti lakshanaha dharmaha. If devadi sthana prapti hetuhu api, even though it is for abhyudaya and for gaining loka. See, that is what is told in the Brihadaranyaka. as what? Putreshana, Vitteshana, Lokeshana. So karma is meant for that. Even though it is like that, Ishvararpana buddhya anuštiyamanaha, when it is done, when the karma which is done, you have a different attitude. What is the attitude? You don't say, I do this for gaining XYZ, or I want to gain ABC. What is it then? Ishvararpana buddhya anuštiyamanaha. What is the outcome? What is the result? It is sattva shuddhi. Sattva shuddhaye bhavati. It has got two components, Ishvararpana buddhi and phala abhisandhi varjitaha. That karma is what? It is done with Ishvararpana buddhi. Ishvararpana buddhya anuštiyamanaha and phalabhisandhi varjitaha. Karma. That karma is what? It has got two special characteristics. Then what? It gives you shuddhi of what? Sattva. What is sattva? Sattva has got many meanings, but here it is the antakarana, my buddhi. That buddhi, which is the guha, where I have to remove this darkness of ajnanam, which is what is preventing me from seeing which is obvious. The aikyam, the vibrajat, the self-effulgent consciousness, I, Atma, which is akarta, abhokta. Now coming to this Ishvararpana buddhi and phalabhisandhi varjitaha. He says, how do I do that? Again, Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is really a treasure. He says what? Mayi sarvani karmani sanyasya. So, what is karma yoga? Karma yoga is also tyaga, sanyasa. Of what? Of my asha, of my what is desired by me. If I don't have desire, how will I engage in activity? Swakarmana tamabhyarcha. I give up. I do tyaga of what? Of my kartrutvam. I am not the doer. Ishvara is the doer. Then what? Nirashihi nirmamaha bhutva yudhyasva vigatachvaraha. So this is what he is talking about. It's throughout the Gita you will find like that. Brahmani adaya karmani kuru. Then what? Yoginaha karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atmashuddhe. Again, 5th chapter. You will find in 2nd chapter, 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, 5th chapter. You will find this tyaga, sanyasa is the sadhanam. Any sadhanam that you take, it involves giving up. Giving up what? Giving up that which is not satyam. Karma yoga becomes the upaya for preparing you for sarva tyaga. With reference to interacting with the external world, it is kriya. With reference to the internal world, the antakarana. It is giving up the false notions about I. I am the karta, I am the bhokta, I am the jnata, I am the one who is not good enough. I am the one who needs to be validated. So again, it is given as what? Amanitvam, adambitvam, ahimsa. See, ahimsa. So all is what? Giving up, negating that which is not Atmaswarupa. Based on the ignorance, whatever attitudes I carry, whatever attitude I have with reference to interacting with the outside world, that is what is given up. That is the Tyaga. So you see, there is Tyaga all along. Mumukshutvam involves Tyaga based on Viveka. Tyaga what? That which is not going to give me what I want. For the Sattva Shuddhi, Antakarana Shuddhi, all the Shat Sampatti is what? It is again Karma Yoga. What is Karma Yoga? Giving up Kartritvam. Tyaga. This is very, very thoroughly and unambiguous. There is no mincing of words by Bhashyakara. He says very clearly, Tyaga, Tyaga, Tyaga. But what? Of what? Who should do Tyaga of what? The one who has to gain Sattva Shuddhi, they should do karma. Why? Arurukshoho munehe yogam karma karanam. Then once there is Sattva Shuddhi, then Arudasya tasyeva shamaha. There shamaha stands for Sanyasa. So sarvasanyasa. Jnanena karma sanyasa. Sarva karma sanyasa. It is what? Jnana. Sarva karma sanyasa is only jnana. And that alone is moksha, amritatvam. So again in the Bhashyam of Brihadaranyaka, same idea is brought in. What? Jnana prasadena vishuddha sattva tu tam pashyed nishkalam dhyayamanaha. So this is again and again and again in everywhere you will find the highlighting of Tyaga. Therefore what? Tyagena ekena amritatvam anushu. Then coming back to karma, upasana and jnana, which is the content of our shastra. Karma is what? What is the tatparyam? Moksha. How? Through giving you the context, the platform, the means for Atma Shuddhi, Antakarana Shuddhi, and the Vedanta Upanishad gives the jnanam. Therefore, Tyagena ekena amritatvam anushu. Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartaha, those who are committed to only jnanam, that is called Sanyasa Yoga. Sanyasa Yoga Yatayaha Shuddha Sattva. So they are Shuddha Sattva. How did they gain Shuddha Sattva? Shuddha Sattva is those who have got Shuddha Sattva, Antakana Shuddhi. They are Shuddha Sattva, they are Yatayaha. They are Sanyasa, they are committed to, they are practicing Sanyasa Yoga. What is Sanyasa Yoga? Vedanta Vijnana Sunishchitartaha, committed only to study of Vedanta. What do they gain? Brahmaloka. What is Brahmaloka? Lokaha means that which is known, that which is shining. Lokyate iti lokaha. Brahma eva lokaha. So that Brahma lokaha, only Atma they see everywhere. Only Brahma is seen everywhere. Brahma-Atma Aikyam is their knowledge, their Brahma Loka. When do they gain? Antakale. Antakale we understand as end of the body. But Parantakale is Antakale, the physical body comes to an end. Para Antakala is where the Jiva, the Sukshma Sharira, also comes to an end. That is what? That is moksha. What is moksha? There is no jiva. When does that happen? The Sukshma Sharira also doesn't travel. So this is Param Amritam Prichati Sarve. So with this, I conclude my presentation that Tyaga is the ultimate means for moksha. Om.
Thank you very much, Revathi ji, for a very excellent, very insightful session. And thank you for highlighting the great importance of Tyaga as far as our spiritual journey, our journey to moksha is concerned. Thank you for making time for this session. We are very grateful to you and look forward to have you on our platform in the future also when for many programs. Thank you very much. Viewers, while we come to a conclusion of this session, we have many more sessions coming up. Today evening, we have a talk by Professor Prasad Kaipa, and he will be speaking on Advaita in the age of AI. So this is a very interesting topic. Do join today evening at 7 p.m. And continue this celebration of Shankaracharya of oneness with us. Let me now conclude with a small prayer. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hare Om.